What is up, guys? My name is Kyle FtW, and welcome back to another episode of my Subnautica playthrough here in 2026. This is episode number 7, and in the last episode, we began to build a base, and today we're going to be jumping right back into the episode right where we left off at the end of the last one. And without further ado, guys, let's not waste any more time and jump right back into this amazing game. Now, I was thinking to myself between episodes that we might not be in a good position to be worrying about building a base at this current moment. And the reason for that is we have a lot of stuff that we could be doing before that. So, for example, we have a whole bunch of stuff over here, for example, that we could start building. For example, we've got the laser cutter to find, we've got the propulsion cannon to find, we've got the mobile vehicle bay to find, and we've also got a whole bunch of stuff over here. Like, we can build the sea moth, which is really cool. In fact, we probably might even want to focus on building that this episode, because that would be a really cool thing, because I believe that this thing allows us to not only breathe, but also go way deeper, which is definitely a big goal for us in this series. So what we should do is let's take a look at titanium ingot, and that just takes 10 titanium. And then, okay, so let's go ahead and pin that. The scanner room will probably leave. What's the Pathfinder tool? Deploys holographic Pathfinder discs used to map a way back out of caves or hard to find. Oh, okay, that could be good too. I mean, there's just so many stuff and so many options of stuff that we could look at here. So we do need to improve our food situation as well, and our water situation. Even though our water situation is pretty good, in all reality. That only gives us 6 food, so we probably want to just get rid of that. So I think our priority is to try and probably get the... So let me go ahead and drop that, and drop that. And that means we really need to start focusing on getting food, which, you know what that means. It's time to get our traps back out. And start getting a whole bunch of fish. Probably would also be a good idea to get some more salt and all that, but for now we will grab my traps, which I think I actually have in the water physically with us. So let me go ahead and head back up, and let's get back in the water for the first time in this episode. But yeah, guys, I've had so much fun with this game. I can't say enough good things about it. It's just been so much fun, and I also can't say enough about your guys' amazing support on this series. It's been really fun to see all that. So thank you so much. And you can bet that I'm going to continue this series as long as possible. Okay, then I'm going to come over here and release this one right here. And we want all the fish we can find. Specifically these peepers. And bladderfish are, of course, always important. Now, to me, it doesn't look like these traps actually hurt the fish, so I think my concerns and my worries about, like, all that was kind of not really fully necessary. So let's go ahead and head back up and cook these guys. Again, it's always important to have as much water and stuff as you can. We can make some cured food. No, I didn't really look at if the cured food actually went bad or not. Okay. Beautiful. Now what happens if I put these fish like in something. Like, what happens if I put these fish in... What happens if I put fish in here? Like, will these guys go bad? Oh, I just let them go. Okay, well, that's fine. You can be one of the lucky ones, I think. All right. So now we need to come over here, and let's go ahead and put... and move these things back over here. Oops. Okay. So let's go ahead and get rid of that. Put those back in here. And we'll also grab this. Yeah, it doesn't look to me like those things actually go bad, which is interesting. So that could actually be a pretty good idea. Okay. Because if those guys don't go bad in there, then then we can actually like really stock up on food, and then we don't have to even worry about it. So that's going to be pretty cool. So what we need to do right now is, can we build that? Here's my question. Can we build the sea moth from here? No, we can't. So even if we have all the necessary materials, it's not like we can just build it. Maybe we have to find the mobile vehicle bay before we can do that. That's going to be something to think about. So let's go ahead and play this message that just popped up.
Aurora, we're approaching the planet now. We have a landing site for you that's... well, it's better than the alternatives. We've sent you the coordinates. It'll take us a couple of days to align our orbit. Should be able to establish direct contact with you during that time. Then we're coming in to get you. Cross your fingers, the weather holds. Don't leave us waiting. Sunbeam out.
Whoa. Okay, so I guess in this play session, everybody, the ship will come. That's very, very interesting. Okay. So that's where it's going to be coming from. So for now, I think what we should do is we probably should start exploring a bit. Let me go ahead and toggle the map and turn my light on. Because we do still need some of those parts. Oh, let's go. Like, we want to work on getting a laser cutter. And some of the other good stuff. That's quartz. There's some more quartz. Oh, nice. Here's one of those other biomes again. Actually, I think this was actually just where we were in one of the last episodes. Okay, 5. Okay, let's go straight up again. I don't want to be too afraid of going down there. Because I think at the end of the day, I think we're going to be just fine. I don't think there's going to be anything that's going to kill us. At least I hope not. Hopefully we don't have a famous last words situation here. Especially if we go straight down. Now, again, we're looking for... See, this is what we found in the last episode. I'm just wondering what this... Did this have anything for us to scan? It did not. Ooh, a new fish. Okay, how's our oxygen doing? Not bad. We want to be really careful, though. Okay, there's the way out. If it comes down to it. Okay. I do have a scanner. Okay, let's head back up. I think I'm gonna be like, when we get down to 60, let's go back up. Or maybe we can like keep an eye out on actually how long it takes for us to get up here. Okay, so we were at 60 when we left. And we got down to 49. So let's head back up when we have 30. 39 or 40 left. That makes sense. That would probably be actually the smart thing to do. So we can actually spend some time down here exploring. I want to be careful about those eels, though. I don't think they're going to do that much damage to us, to tell you the truth. Like, they're not... I don't think they're what you would consider a Leviathan class, but I'd still like to be careful. You can never be too careful in survival games like this. Because one bad move and you're dead. And I don't really know like what the punishment of dying in this game is, to tell you the truth, but I think it is good to be careful. Got plenty of time. Jellyshroom. Ooh, hold on a second. This looks interesting. Ooh. Uh-oh. Okay, maybe we should always do 60 for now. I was just thinking to myself, what if we get lost? You know what I mean? What if we get lost? Then I can do this.
Seconds.
And I do have an extra battery on me just in case I need it. I believe. Yes, I do. Oh, never mind. That's a dead battery. Okay. So, we might want to start being a little bit careful. We could probably go down here one more time. But I want to go back down to that structure that was down here. In fact, I don't think it's actually one more time. That we can come down here. I think we can come down here a few more times. Yeah, those giant eels did not seem to attack us or anything. Is there anything useful in these? Maybe these just keep us safe. Is there anything I'm missing in here? Nope. Not that I can see. Lithium. Okay, I'm keeping an eye out on my oxygen. Redwort, indigenous life form. Smaller herbivores, okay. I mean, there's no doubt that this is a very cool biome. Okay, this is what I was worried about.
30 seconds.
Okay, this is what I was worried about. Uh-oh, this might be our first death. I don't know where to go.
Oxygen.
There we go. Go, man, go. Okay, what happens? Uh-oh, you die like instantly. Uh-oh. Okay, what happens when you die? This is a good lesson for these games. Nothing? Does nothing happen when you die? I guess not. Alright. I guess that makes me feel a little bit better, I suppose. I feel like this is actually a pretty generous single-player game. Or a survival game. Because I know that in other single-player games, or sorry, survival games, if you die, you lose, like, so much stuff. So that's pretty good, actually. Alright, so we need copper to build ourselves another battery. Oh, and we need mushrooms. Let's head down. So we can redo our sea moth. Or not our sea moth, our whatever you call it. There we go. Okay. Alright, guys, so let's head back to that area. I just can't think of anything that we lost. Honestly. But we really haven't ventured off that far. So you know what? Maybe let's actually go to that landing zone over here and then just see what cool stuff we can find between here and there. Might be a good idea to get some more food, but that's okay. We can just head back. If worse comes to worse, our food doesn't go down that fast. Plus, we do have 2 things of water with us, so. And another reason that I'm doing this and going over here is so I can keep looking for other things, like those scanning things. Oh, what's this? Okay, copper ore. It was actually really... Ooh, that's a creature egg. It's actually a huge relief. I can't even lie. It's nice to know that when you die, you're not like completely screwed. But I mean, it is always good to know what happens when you do end up dying. Okay, that's a grav trap fragment. Don't need that for anything. Except it is a good source of titanium, so maybe I will do that, considering how important of a resource titanium is. Got a trash can. So useful in a game like this.
New blueprint acquired.
You know, it actually might be useful. So maybe I shouldn't knock it. Another grav trap fragment. There's one more of these little boxes that I saw over here. Oh yeah, it was right here. Beacon. Okay, that's pretty big. Oh, sea glide fragment. Another sea glide fragment. Okay, all useful stuff. Okay. Let's not have that same thing happen. Now, I do feel like on a harder difficulty, that actually dying would be bad. But because we're playing on the normal difficulty, it's not as big of a deal. Which is nice. This is a cool little biome here. But yeah, I'm just doing my best to keep an eye out for the wreckage. And all that stuff. Creature egg. Oh, this looks cool. Interesting. Oh, let's go. Huge.
New blueprint acquired.
We needed that. Look at all that stuff. Great. That is big, guys. That is huge. Okay, I'm keeping an eye out on my oxygen. Don't worry. Titanium ingot, lubricant, and a power cell. Now, I think that will lead us into being able to build the sea moth. So, that's all very, very, very important. And that's the thing about games like this, is that they do require, you know, kind of step 1 to step 2 to step 3 to step 4. You know, do this to get to here. Beautiful. We got a fully powered sea glide. Okay, now let's head back down. And let's see what we can find. Our inventory is full. So at this point, I'm really just looking for... salvage. At this point, I'm really just looking for these things. Oh. Okay, mobile vehicle bay fragment. Okay, can't do anything with that at the moment. Okay, I think it's time to head back to our base. Because that is 23 minutes away. Still at this point. But again, I'm just exploring to try and find those very, very important things. But what I am curious about right now is if we head back over to our base, or our pod, and see what the mobile vehicle bay is all about. Because I'm thinking in my brain that I'm right, where it's like if we build the mobile vehicle bay, then we then can build the sea moth. So that's what I'm thinking in my brain, and I hope that I'm right. Again, I've never made it this far in this game, so I don't really know, to be honest with you. And I also don't necessarily think that going deeper is always better in the case of this game. I think It really just depends on what you'd like. I think deeper can be better, but I'm not sure exactly what the purpose of going deep underground is, really. So our traps are still active, which is fantastic. Now we can head in here and we can really see. Okay, I want to go ahead and pin that. I probably should actually get off of this if I'm not using it. I think it uses power even if you don't want it to. So, alright, let me go ahead and drop off. There's a few things I want to do right now. Number one is I want to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 fish from storage, or okay, let me drop off these batteries. I really don't know what those are for. So, all right. Now what I can do is I can grab 5 of the fish I have over here. I guess 4 of it. And now I can make it all cured, which is just better. It uses a little bit more water, but it's better overall. Because I think it goes bad, but it has like a very slow rot rate. Which I think is important. Okay. And I think I have 2 more. Okay, beautiful. Okay. And again, gotta prioritize that water. Okay, fantastic. Got 1, 2, 3, 4. Got 8 pieces of titanium. Alright, let me go ahead and click on my blueprint and go to my mobile vehicle bay. So, water, lubricant, creepvine seed cluster. And then titanium ingot. It's like that. And a power cell requires 2 batteries and silicone rubber. Okay. It's pretty easy. Now we just need, I think, just mushrooms. Because we've got plenty of copper on us. Okay. There we go. We also have plenty of silicone rubber. We went crazy with the silicone rubber in a previous episode. Okay. And now we just need 1 lubricant. Which, that's not going to take us long to find. Because I think there's a biome right over here. And there's the creepvine seed cluster. Oopsies. Oh, hold on. Carefully. Okay, there we go. Perfect, man. Okay, and boom. Gonna take a little bit of time to build. Now, do I have the inventory space? I do. Fantastic. All right, let's go ahead and put that right here. Hey. So now we can build the sea moth. Let's go. If we want it, which we definitely want to. So now I think it's time, guys. Let's spend some time getting this thing ready to go. I think most people probably would have built a base by now. But you know what? We like to live on the edge, right? So glass. I'm trying to think of how to get that. Oh, it's just 2 quartz. We have plenty of quartz. At least yeah, we did. Okay. I was like, I swear we did. Okay, so let's go ahead and build those 2 pieces of glass. And I believe we do have a piece of lead somewhere. Okay, that's just silver and titanium. I thought we had a piece of lead on us. Maybe I used it. Okay. No big deal. Wonderful. Yeah, I'm noticing that those traps are actually fine. Because they can still swim around pretty well. Oh, we have a new message.
This is Officer Keen in Light Pod 19. The captain is gone. I have assumed command. The last thing the captain did was give me coordinates for dry land. We regroup 1.5 kilometers southwest of the crash site. Stay together and good luck. This message will now repeat.
Rendezvous coordinates corrupted. Transmission origin coordinates downloaded. Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Okay. That's going to be interesting.